Okie dokie, all annual horoscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into 2018. That's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your horoscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. All the best, guys. Talk to you soon. All right, now, and without further ado, let's figure out what is in store for you. And I'm going to start with a quick explanation of the cards and the dimensions, why I chose these 7 different categories. So guys, if you want this for yourself, this is the best energy to really figure out about your relationship. Just order it via www.cattarot.ca. Thanks. Hi guys, and welcome to my Cat Tarot Knows X spread. I have really developed this after struggling with what kind of combination of the cards do I need to find in order for this to kind of like really give me the answers that I need. And this works absolutely fantastically well. It kind of discovers every underlying reason that kind of like I need to know. It works for on and off relationships, it can work for existing relationships, and it works fantastically for the ex relationships. And so each of these cards is actually taken from a different deck, and I have the same cards in here as well. So these cards are basically denoting almost like a title of the book. So guys, listen to this introduction. I'm going to delete all the messages saying go to this part and go to this part, because this is really important until we absorb this. So what do I have here? We have the Magician. This category here is going to summarize to me, okay, what is the bounty that this kind of like connection had? Can you actually even make it a go? Was it ever a starter? So what if here in the building blocks you get something that it's basically a wrench that obviously will tell me this actually was never on that trajectory. The Temperance reversed here is telling me about certain things that couldn't have been maybe made. It couldn't have been created. You know, each relationship is bringing 2 different people that have to kind of like merge together. And sometimes they just like actually collide together instead. So this is going to be categories going to kind of point out to that. This is going to be one significator. It could be you. And this is going to be another significator. And this category here, 801s, is representing for me the communication, exchanges, and the energies between the partners, right? So the Judgment here is my karma card. And I really want to see here, what is basically karma thinking about that? Was this a go? Did you guys were asked to go further? Because sometimes it's a karmic relationship. Did you have to learn something out of it, and what? And then basically the quality of relationship, where this is going, what is the next level. So okay, so it was not that hard. It was like just under 3 minutes explanation. So let me just jump into your readings. Hi Aries, welcome to your, here's your ex coming back. Let's see the energies that will kind of like stick in the air over this next Mercury retrograde period. Oh la la, lucky us, right? Anyway, to order this reading, it's still on the special. You can check my site, www.cattarot.ca. It's still $50, and then the energy is just yours. I'm doing it in more detail when I'm doing the private reading, because now it's kind of a general accumulation of different causes and issues. So Aries, you're already having jumpers here. Aries. Aries is their ex coming back, and you're getting a whole bunch of things here. Which way? I guess this way. It was a sideways. Kind of makes more sense. Wow. Aries. 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 Shoot. Why the heck did you have to get this tower? Aries. Aries. Okay, Aries. Wow. These cards just really wanted to talk. So I'm going to finish the second line and just in order to see it. So I'm actually going to be looking at 2 weeks at once. For you, how is that? Looking 14 cards at the same time. So Aries, there is a looming decision over here that can be crucial. It could be almost like one of those that makes you kind of like fearful, that makes you, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because look at this, you have two sword cards, and both of them are blindfolded. It is like when you're making a decision where there's almost like no win, or you're almost fearful of making the wrong one, right? So it is kind of like really interesting energy, because right in the first week, it looks like it's going to be motion to get back together. A really big possibility right out of the gate. You guys can create whatever you want. You can literally communicate with someone and generate this like spark, this soulmate spark. They somehow a little bit reserved toward you, but they're open. Karma is saying, hey, explore it. Like you guys have this like everything, 10 of cups, all this kind of like massive happiness. The only kind of caveat that I see here is like 2 of Pentacles, that is talking about, okay, something is up, something is down. Maybe there is not a complete balance. Maybe there are issues. It could be even with money. It could be trying to kind of balance everything out. But this sentence is talking about juggling 2 people, but I haven't seen yet another card that actually would support that. Now this is kind of interesting, because this usually comes, the tower usually comes when somebody doesn't really want to move in the direction of their karma. And that's why we actually have karmic soulmates that come to us and they can push us back. So this is what the path you're supposed to be on. Because something that you thought it was over, it's not over. You're still kind of continuing that rhythm. It could be something that you might be seen a little bit rigid. You might be seen like too much of the following the rules, and hence kind of like build this wall and a block in front, and hence all of a sudden like this something that looks really amazing is now dissipating for some reason, because this also could be because of the tower. It could be that the partner is somebody who you really love and it looks like it's mutual. But maybe this is not anymore something that you're supposed to be doing. Because the Hierophant is saying, you know what, like there are some strict rules of this game and something that has to happen. But the partner is completely stuck. There's like no communication, all of a sudden, non-communicado. And you will wonder, where the heck was like my knight in the shining armor? Where the heck is like why is this kind of communication disappearing? Now, this kind of like, I'm not so sure this is you, because Queen of Pentacles is my wife card. And this could mean there is somebody else in the story, and somebody who that person deemed to be more important or go that way, which is kind of weird, because definitely emotions are here and there's something else. Or this could be you kind of like getting kind of like being seen, like, or you want to be seen as kind of that kind of quality. There's definitely, it's enormous sexual attraction, guys, between the 2 of you, that you're feeling literally very, very strongly. Now, this is a mixed bag. First of all, we have the devil. Whenever I see this card, first thing that I think of is some exes looming. This could be really the third party, or it could be an ex. Could be ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, somebody with the children, right? Especially when you have like devil and basically the Hierophant, like knighting each other, right? So something that you were told it's over, it's not over, right? Because this, you cannot start recharging something, and that's maybe why this is all falling apart. That looks great basically on the paper is because something is not finished, what somebody claimed to be finished. And to finish this, it's not going to be easy. This actually could even mean that somebody needs to go through a divorce. And this relationship cannot start until this finishes. If it does, it can, because both partners are willing and you're both thinking about each other. But there is this sneaky quality that somebody wants their cake and they want to eat it too. Because this kind of like is telling me marriage with someone or something really solid with someone, but this is kind of like sneaky right next to this partner, right? Maybe they're saying I just cannot do it, but truth is they don't want to do it. So there is a karma card. So yeah, lots of karmic relationship, guys, that are happening here. Yeah, you know what? We have an extra person here. I'm really sorry to say. At this stage, even if you're kind of getting this, maybe it could be even 2 extra people that he has on the side. Because look at this, we have a 7 and now it's confirming another 7. That would be your partner, something sneaky and some issues that he's dealing with. And it could be a whole bunch of demons in his corner. It's the type of a person, he or she, that gives a lots of mixed messages. And it could look like reasonable on the surface, but because it's not defined, it doesn't give transparency, it doesn't give finality, and hence there is a kind of suffering as a result of that. Looks like you guys definitely want to move forward, but don't know how, because it looks like that you're feeling there's like a little bit more than just like somebody's yes, I want to move into this relationship too. You're kind of saying, okay, what kind of person am I? And what kind of person do I want to be? Especially if you're in a third party situation, you kind of like want complete clarity. You want things to change. Absolutely. This Wheel of Fortune is definitely asking for change. And both of these cards, the circular cards, with all these fixed signs elements, are showing here in this category that needs fixing. And like now you have the 3 major arcanas, and to boot, talking about progression of your relationship. So there are like many things that need to happen. This Tower is usually, and Tower and Chariot are linked, right? And plus you have the other 7s as well here. And this is telling me that at this stage is the best to separate, because I don't think this is you guys. You, Aries, is like very straightforward. You never get, I guess the Queen of Cups can have a little bit of wishy-washy kind of feeling. So this kind of coupling, and this is you guys, you kind of becoming back who you are. You're kind of like taking control, taking charge back. Wherever you've been going through, this Tower can be you. Kind of like saying, no, you have to cut these cords because you're attracted to somebody who is just pulling your leg, who is not there for you. And you deserve something better, even though it looks like this person is accessible and available to you. And it could be even love, but this love, it does have this karmic flavor. Yes, it does, but it's very much based on the wrong reasons. And this relationship is just not the starter. And this person will continue to let you down. I am really sorry to say that. So Aries, I hope this kind of like clarify issues for you. And if you want your reading, please contact me via www.katera.ca. This is $50, and I also have different readings on my site, so you can check this one out as well. And also, your comments are highly appreciated. I love to see what your comments are on the situation. And also, I would love to hear, like, I mean, what are your personal experiences and what kind of card you connect with in tarot. And if you want to learn tarot, then join my Facebook, because I have daily tarot, so I kind of explain each card in kind of more details. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. All the best. Love you.